Hello, I'm Prosecuting Attorney Matt Durrett. Like for everyone else, 2021 brought some sense of normalcy back to the criminal justice system here in Washington County. The courts opened back up, trials resumed, in-person court was brought back. This allowed us to start working on the backlog that the COVID year of 2020 dumped on us. For the first time in a few years, our office was able to dispose of more cases than we filed. While it wasn't much, it was a start. While we still have plenty of work ahead of us in the coming year, we are committed to making sure that more cases are disposed of as quickly and as fairly as possible. We still have a great deal of cases waiting to be adjudicated. However, we also have a great number of dedicated attorneys, both in our office and on the defense side, who are working hard to get through this backlog. 2022 will bring us many challenges, but will also present us with many opportunities. We are now seeing our jail once again over capacity. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we have been working with the Sheriff's Office to identify those individuals who do not pose a threat to the public and can therefore be released on their own recognizance. For those individuals in jail who have failed to appear on a non-violent offense, the Sheriff's Office has started a monitoring program so that some of those individuals can be released pending trial. Our judges, both when setting bonds and at an inmate's first appearance, are evaluating those individuals, those detainees who do not pose a threat to the community, who can be released without having to post a bond. We are all working together to try to find the balance between public safety and finding the best use of your taxpayer money. Rest assured, however, public safety will always come first. Unfortunately, one side effect of this is that we've seen increases in individuals failing to appear for trial. Also, there are an increasing number of defendants who are committing new crimes while out on bond. This is where we have an opportunity. In 2019, our quorum court commissioned a study of the criminal justice system. One recommendation of that study was the creation of a criminal justice coordinating committee. So early last year, County Judge Wood formed such a committee and appointed a cross-section of the community to serve on it. It was tasked with, among other things, determining if there was a way to make the system run more efficiently and to also see if there were any realistic alternatives to jail expansion. This committee is made up of judges, prosecutors, public defenders, mental health professionals, and other individuals whose jobs and lives are affected by the criminal justice system. Along with Nick Robbins of Returning Home, I am fortunate and honored enough to co-chair this committee. We're looking for ways to make the system more efficient and hopefully to free up space in the county jail. We're looking at pretrial services to reduce the number of failures to appear and rearrests. We're also looking into expanding specialty courts, including possibly a mental health court. We are also determining ways for all of the parties to speed up the process and hopefully shorten the time between arrest and disposition of a case. This can only be accomplished through a coordinated effort between judges, public defenders, law enforcement, and our office. And I can tell you that this office is committed to finding solutions to these issues. While we are concerned about the backlog of cases and the rising number of inmates at the county jail, the prosecutor's office remains and always will remain committed to public safety. 2020 and 2021, unfortunately, saw an increase in the number of homicide cases. We are working steadfastly to get those cases resolved. We are also heavily invested in the fight against child predators. Several years ago, our office helped found and currently houses the National Child Protection Task Force. This task force was founded to not only help prosecutors, but also to provide law enforcement officers the tools that they need to solve cases involving missing and exploited children, human trafficking, and missing persons of all ages. The NCPTF is made up of individuals from many different fields of expertise, from countries all around the world. Its volunteers include prosecutors, law enforcement officials, private investigators, survivors of violent crime, and other individuals from all walks of life. We are all united in the belief that each of us has a responsibility to make society a better place for everyone, especially our most vulnerable. I hope that 2022 brings us that better place and that we find the solutions that we're working so hard for. Regardless of what it brings, rest assured, the 4th Judicial District Prosecuting Attorney's Office will always fight to keep you and this community safe. I hope the coming year brings you health and happiness. Thank you very much.